Darshna. I am the industry chair for SWE this semester, and my committee member is Lainey. And I guess, I'm a sophomore in computer science major, and a fun fact about me is that I draw tattoo sleeve designs for fun. So yeah.
Yes. In addition to our wonderful officers, our chairs, and our committee members, we also have faculty that supports us along the way. So I really want to give a huge shout out to some of our faculty members. Dr. Pushpa Kumar is a professor at UT Dallas, and she is our faculty advisor. Zainab is our SWE counselor. She was unfortunately unable to make it today, but she really helps us stay acclimated and affiliated with the National SWE headquarters. So I really want to thank Zainab and Dr. Pushpa Kumar for what they've done for our SWE section. In addition, I would like to thank also Jerry Alexander for always trying to publicize SWE and is always a really big support for some of the events that we do and just for all our SWEsters in general. So I just want to give it due thanks to some of these faculty. On to the next. In addition, we also, as an officer team, get a lot of guidance and support from some other students who were prior officers from SWE. These officers, we typically like to meet up with them once a semester, but their ideas and contributions really do play a huge role in terms of ways our SWE section has grown, and I want to give them all due thanks. So I know Sindhu, Jane Rose, Michaela, Elisa, and Jeannie are part of our student advisory board. And I know some of these people are here with us. So if you would like to share a few words about how SWE might have impacted you, feel free to unmute yourselves and just introduce who you guys are to everyone.
Hey everyone, I'm Sindhu. I was the industry chair for SWE for the past year and a half, so I'm so happy to be continuing on part of the advisory board. Well, how SWE has helped me, it's honestly helped me grow so much as an individual and as a professional. It's given me so many friends and professional peers, as well as so many skills, and I actually gained my first internship because of SWE, because I met some SWEsters and I was part of the office or part of the organization. I'm so happy to see so many people here. I know SWE has some great things planned and it's growing so fast, so it's great to see that as well. But everyone who's here, I can tell that you're already interested in taking a step towards a brighter future, because that is exactly what you're going to get if you're part of SWE. So thank you, and I'll popcorn it off to Jan Rose.
Wow, thanks, Sindhu. Hi, everyone. I'm Jan Rose. I'm also a CS senior, and I was the community outreach chair / events chair since January 2019 up until last semester. And so SWE's impacted my life as it was the highlight of my college career, like full stop. It was the best decision I ever made to join. And I wholeheartedly love everyone I've met from SWE and will continue to. I just know it. Like, even this year's officer team seems amazing already. So feel free to reach out to me on like LinkedIn or through email or anything. I'm always happy to help. And I'm looking forward to a great year. If Michaela's here, I'll pop it off to her. Otherwise, I'll pop it off to Elisa.
Okay, so I'm guessing that Michaela's not here. Possibly. Okay. Hey everyone. My name is Elisa. Sorry, I can't get my camera on. Weird kill switch thing. But I used to be the president of SWE. I was president right before MEDA between 2018 and 2020. And yeah, I'm so glad that all of you are here. I'm very okay. I really hope that y'all can gain as much from SWE as I gained from it, because I grew so much professionally. I met so many friends through SWE and I still keep in touch with them. So yeah, I'm really excited to kind of help out in an advisory position. And I'm always here. Y'all can reach out to me if you need to, email, LinkedIn, whatever. I'm here for y'all, SWEsters. And I'll give it to Jeannie.
Thanks, Elisa. Hey, everyone. My name is Jeannie Aird. I was the vice president of SWE in 2018 to 2019 with Elisa as the president. Shout out to Elisa. That was a really fun time. I think at that point we had maybe, 5 officers total. So it was completely different than the organization that it is today. And y'all are all part of a super exciting legacy. Legitimately, many people have put a lot of work into growing SWE into what it is today. So you can be rest assured that you're joining an incredible organization and the sky is the limit for it. Maida is an incredible president. And I'm so honored to be a part of the advisory board. SWE definitely helped me immensely in my college career. Really, it just became a place of belonging for me. And I had a blast with Elisa trying to grow the organization and get more people involved. So it was an amazing experience. And I'm so excited that y'all have decided to join this semester and return this semester as well.
Thank you all so much. It's really nice to hear a few words from every single one of you guys. You guys have played a really huge role. And with that being said, on to the next slide. We are really fortunate to have with us one of our sponsors here to just be present. So I would love to introduce Susanna. She is our point of contact from AT&T, and she is a phenomenal woman in technology. So I would love to pass it on to her to speak a little bit more about AT&T. And Arush, if you could go to the next slide, share some information about what there is to offer.
Great. Thank you so much. And I'm so happy to be here with all of you tonight. I have been a SWE member since I was an engineering student many decades ago. And I'll just echo what all of the officers said as far as this is just such a great way to make lifelong friends. So let me talk just really briefly about AT&T. We have both internships and permanent positions available for this summer and spring. The jobs are filled, but they're going to start to open up again during the summer. So the AT&T cycle is summer hiring for the, for the entire next year. So this is what I need all of you to be doing this spring. First thing is, Will Brown is the UTD campus recruiter, and he will continue to host AT&T campus events. So watch for him, connect with him on LinkedIn so that you can start to build that relationship. And then what you want to do is, as shown on the slide, at att.jobs/student, what you want to do is create a profile for yourself. So create a profile, upload your resume so that when the jobs are posted, you are ready to apply. So let's talk about the jobs that are going to be posted. There are 4 internship tracks, and they are software engineer, data analyst, network engineer, and technical business manager. For those of you that are engineers and not computer, yeah, thanks. For those of you that are computer science majors, you'll do great on the first 3. For those of you that are engineers, I'm just warning you right now, those first 3 jobs have a pretty stringent coding exam. So once you apply for the job, there's actually a couple of hour coding exam that, my feedback from SWE students is that for the computer science majors, it's fine. For the engineers, it's pretty tough. So my suggestion for you is, if you're an engineer, apply for the technical business manager job, those positions, rather than the first three, just because there is no coding exam for the technical business manager. So what you would do is you would create the profile, and then in the August timeframe, so this is after the school year ends, then those jobs are going to be posted. That's when you'd go in and actually apply both for permanent positions for either December of 2021 or the following spring, or for summer 2022 internship opportunities. So I'm always available to all of you. I love to participate in your events. I'm sorry that we've been doing more virtually instead of on campus with you. So I'm always available if you have questions about the AT&T application process. And the last thing I'll say is that AT&T's internship assignments are really based on what the different business groups have available. So they might not be exactly a match for what you are studying or what you think you want to do long term. But I'll just say that's still okay, because what you're really looking for as you get into your internship is more, is this company a good fit for me? Do I like the culture? You know, what kind of coworkers will I have? That's really what you're testing out. It's not so much the job content of the internship. So with that, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Susanna. And actually, there is a question in the chat.
Oh, great.
So I will just read it out for you, because I'm not sure if you have access to the chat. But Natasha, she asks, could you explain a little bit more about the projects some of your past interns have worked in as a technical business manager?
Okay, great. So and let me say this, that for software engineer, data analyst, network engineer, or technical business manager, really for all four of those, you're going to be assigned to a business unit, and then that business unit will give you some work to do. So that's why I'm telling you all now, don't worry so much about what those four titles are. Really apply more based on what your skill set is. But let's talk about some of the programs that you could work on. So internship projects from previous summers. And I'll talk about things within my own organization. So in one case, we were working on regulatory filing, and that is, you know, different regulatory agencies from the United States and across the world make new rules, and we have to figure out how to comply with those rules. So one of our normally what we used to do is get the rules and then you read through them and try to figure out what group they might impact. One of our intern projects was to use a little AI to scan through all of these new regulations and in an automated way, figure out what groups might be impacted, and then automatically send the regulation to those groups, eliminating all human review. So that was kind of fun. Another program that we had an intern working on was robocall blocking. So doing the analysis to block annoying robocalls. So that's something that my team does, and we had an intern working on that analysis. Another program that an intern was working on was cell sites. So looking across the whole country and figuring out where we might need to augment, in other words, put new equipment in cell sites based on increasing usage. So as you can imagine with COVID, that's been a big issue because a lot of people who, for example, might have been working in downtown Dallas are now working in their suburban homes, And so that has obviously changed a lot of the usage patterns. So those are just a few examples of sample internship programs. Thanks, Natasha, for asking that question.
Yes, and thank you, Susanna, for just supporting SWE UTD and providing a lot of our SWEsters some amazing programs, which I think will be impactful for their lives. So with that being said, I will kind of now continue on, and I'll turn it over to Maha to talk a little bit more about some of the programs that we offer.
Cool. Thank you, Mega. So I'll go ahead and talk about some of the programs that we offer. So one of the first ones listed here is SWEMatch. And so we heard from Kaylin earlier. She's our SWEMatch chair. And so SWEMatch is a new engineering competition program that we've implemented where we have 12 different students, all of different majors and different experiences, teamed up to create an engineering solution to a public problem. So this semester, stay tuned. They will be having their project night at the end of the semester to go ahead and show their final projects for this year. And this program is on a yearly basis, so we will be sending out applications this semester to apply for the fall. And then the next program that we've also implemented is our Ladies in Tech Mentoring Program, or our LitMP program. And so this program is in conjunction with another Women in Tech ECS organization, where we partner our SWEsters with new freshmen and underclassmen who are entering engineering and computer science at UTD. We also have a hackathon, WEHack, and so it is the first all-women and non-binary hackathon in the North Texas area. And this hackathon is a collaboration of our efforts from SWE, Women Who Compute, Women in Tech and Business, and Women Mentoring Women in Engineering. So the first iteration happened back in October, and stay on the lookout for that because we will be having some events this semester for WEHack as well. And if you're interested in being a WEHack organizer, the applications are open right now and they close at the end of the week. So check out WEHack UTD on Instagram to find the link to that application. We also sponsor some of our select SWEsters to go to the Women in Engineering Conference every year. So the WE Conference is the biggest Women in Tech conference. And so it happens in the fall, and we have applications and sponsor those students for their registration, travel, hotel, and everything, at least if it was in person for every single thing, so that they can make new connections and find internships and also have professional experience. And then besides those programs, we also offer all throughout the year, every semester, we have different industry events, volunteering opportunities, workshops, socials, and more. With that being said, I'll pass it off to the next person.
All right, thanks, Maha. So for this semester, we have themes for each month, and all of our events and activities are going to be based on these themes. So in February, our theme is professional development. So we're going to be having a lot of industry events where you can work on your technical and professional skills. And then in March, our theme is to grow your inner girl. And like Meda said earlier, GIRL stands for go-getter, innovator, risk-taker, and leader. So we're going to be collaborating with other organizations to host some panels for motivating and empowering women in STEM. And then in April, our theme is goals, growth, and self-reflection. So we'll have a variety of workshops, panels, and socials geared towards your personal and professional growth. And then to end it all in May, our theme is wrapping up and thinking ahead, so you can learn how to plan and prep over summer and for the upcoming semesters. So some upcoming socials and collaborations we have planned for you guys. To start it all off, we have some fun socials for our SWEsters. In February, we're planning to have our Galentine's Day celebration. And you don't need a date to spread some sweet love with our SWE gals. Apart from that social, we're also planning an event for Pie Day on March 14th, so you can grab some pie and celebrate with us. And then apart from our socials, In March, we are focusing on International Women's Day. So we're collaborating with other organizations on campus to host empowering and motivating panels that focus on how to grow your inner girl, like I mentioned in the theme from the previous slide. And then in April, some notable events that we're hosting are our Lead Code workshop, where you can learn how to use Lead Code to your advantage to prep for technical interviews. We're also planning a panel where we're featuring our upcoming graduates to reflect on what they would have done differently in college, and they'll give you some exclusive and on-the-spot advice for how you can utilize your resources to make your college journey successful. And then lastly, we're also hosting some stress buster sessions where you can explore the artsy side of STEM, and they're basically crafting events to explore your inner artist.
Right, and with the outreach committee, we have several events coming up throughout the semester. The first of which is happening on February 13th, which is our Digital Divas Alliance, where we're hosting a sort of talking session, a virtual program, teaching girls about computer science skills, as well as exposing them to tech jobs, meaning women in tech careers, and supporting the sisterhood of STEM. Digital Divas is someone we wanted to collaborate specifically with the panel topic of SWE's Declassified College Survival Guide. So we're going to give them all the hot tips we have, coming from 3 speakers, a freshman, junior, and senior representative from UTD SWE, who will be telling them about our own college experiences, extracurricular activities, leadership, volunteering, internships, the whole 9 yards, the most pressing things to be concerned about going in to college. So that event is already stocked up with volunteers, but similar events will be happening throughout the semester. So if you're interested in that, just submit your interest via email or on the Discord when those events are announced. Some similar events that are planned are Gear Trivia Night. So Gear is the Gifted Education Alliance of Richardson for Richardson ISD, and we are planning a trivia night with them covering topics like who is SWE, what is UTD like, and why should I choose a specific major. And we'll be interacting with these public school children, not only exposing them and motivating them to pursue college and specifically a degree in STEM, but also to make a point to pursue leadership and volunteerism throughout their undergraduate through organizations like SWE. And this event is still open for people looking for opportunities to volunteer and to lead a group of aspiring engineers. And similar to that, we have high school panels happening throughout the semester with a multitude of high schools, and they'll cover similar topics, but be for students that are already engaged in some STEM related fields. So oftentimes we've spoken to robotics teams or software classes, coding classes, introductory and advanced. So as those announcements roll out, please make sure to send a message saying that you'd love to be a part of that. If you would be, I've been a part of several last semester and they were all super fun, great networking opportunities and great opportunities to lead. And then finally, we have a Teacher Appreciation Week, May 3rd through May 7th, where we're planning to write digital thank you cards and letters to ECS professors nominated by students. So not only can you nominate a student that you believe really stood out and handled the situation we're going through exceptionally well, but you can participate in making any art or written thank you notes for them. So yeah, kind of combining volunteerism and crafting.
Yeah, so the upcoming industry events, at least for the month of February, is one that's on February 3rd with Xilinx. This company is still hiring, so it's a good chance to speak with a recruiter at the event about your resume, get some critiques, and just see what Xilinx does as a company, as well as people who attend are put in a raffle to win AirPods. So I think that's a good enough excuse to come. Another event is on February 11th with Honeywell. We're going to be talking with 2 female workers there about how they found their careers and their niche and their path to where they are now. And then on the 3rd week of February, we're going to have an event with L3 Harris about how to be a more unique applicant, as well in the next month, March and April, events with Tetra Pak, Intel, and AT&T, as well as Capital One will be occurring. One really cool event that we'll be having in March is a coffee chat with Lisa from Intel, where we talk about imposter syndrome and IQ, PQ, and EQ. So those are some industry events that are coming up in the next couple months.
Thanks, Joshna. So expanding, building SWE, and hosting all these amazing events requires quite a bit of funding. So we've planned some pretty cool fundraisers for you this semester. There will be a Valentine-themed event in Feb and a Pi-themed event in March. So be on the lookout for more details on our Instagram closer to these dates. You can also buy our t-shirts to show some support. Venmo us 15 with your size, and we have a t-shirt at your door. And as always, our Venmo is always open. So if you ever happen to have some cash lying around, please chip in and help us create even more fun opportunities for our SWEsters.
So before we play the video, I just wanted to say we have a lot of events planned out, so I'm really excited about that. But now onto our SWE portal. So this is where you'll be able to kind of check to see the different types of events that you've attended. And in addition to that, if you're not able to make it to an event, we typically have the recordings within the portal, so you can feel free to watch it whenever you have the chance to. But we actually have some more additional features, so now I would like to play the video to showcase those. Okay, I think we are unable to hear the audio, so maybe we might have to reshare the screen. Of course, there has to be technical difficulties during any SWE kickoff, but we will make sure we get the audio. Cool, just hang with us. We are almost there. Oh, dang, I didn't know that. That's interesting. I didn't realize Apple laptops can share audio. Yeah. Okay, this is interesting. I feel as if the video is playing, but I'm unable to hear the audio. Maybe we will get back to this video, and we will talk a little bit more about some of our other programs, and we'll try and play the video at the end. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Great. Okay, so now on to Katie to talk about how to be active as a UT Dallas member.
Yeah, so I'm sure you've heard a little bit about our points already, but if you're new to SWE, we kind of keep track of your involvement in our programs through a point system. So you can actually earn your first point right now if you go to that link in the top left corner and type in the secret word points as well as your information. And the purpose of the point system is it helps us see how involved you are, and the more involved members also get special rewards. So just some of those awards are going to the WE National Conference. Every November we have that conference and sponsor some of our members to go. Points help you earn that scholarship to go there.
You also have a better shot at becoming a SWE officer, like everyone you've met today. It's a super great group, so you definitely want to shoot for that. And then you can also earn some sweet prizes that you'll see in the next slide. And you can get those points, again, just by coming to all of these meetings, by volunteering with our outreach, and just being an active member of the SWE community. And you can check your point status at any time with that SWE portal that we've mentioned. We also offer something called the SWE Star program that's based on your points for a semester. So if you earn more than 9 points in a single semester of SWE, you become a golden SWE Star. And being a gold star, you're going to earn a SWE swag surprise if you're one of our top 15 gold stars. Last semester, it was a sticker sheet, which are being shipped out this month. So I know our golden SWE stars from last semester are super excited about those. And then you'll also get a mock interview session with people from our sponsor companies like AT&T and Xilinx. I know in the last week we've had networking sessions for our golden stars. Those have gone really well as well. Next up, we have silver stars if you earn more than 7 SWE points, and you'll earn a spotlight on the brand new SWE blog. Which will be also really exciting. And if you're golden star, you get that benefit as well. And then finally, we have our bronze star, which is if you earn more than 5 SWE points. And there you'll be recognized at our SWE Banquet at the end of the semester.
Thank you, Katie. Okay, hold up. Okay, cool. Thank you, Katie. With that being said, it is going to be exciting. For at least the gold star prize is going to be pretty exciting. That's all I'm going to say. So definitely be active to see what you might get. In addition, I highly recommend that you guys try and apply to be national SWE members. In addition to, being active in UT Dallas, you do get a lot of benefits. You'll be able to apply for individual awards and scholarships and really showcase your skill sets and what you bring into this world full of women in technology. In addition, you'll be able to get access to national SWEs, SWEeklies, and there's a lot of inspirational women, and it's a great way to expand your network to other SWE sections as well, not just collegiate sections, but to even professionals. So I highly suggest, if you want to be national SWE members, go to SWE.org, and then under SWE.org, go to membership and click join. There are 2 main options for you to be an active SWE member. The first way is you pay $20 per year. And another option is for you to pay $50 for 4 years and including 1 year professional membership. I personally recommend the second option because A, you save a bit more money, and B, it's a great way to still be active, after you graduate from university. You always know that there's going to be a community out there for you, even in the professional world as well. So I highly recommend just applying and paying the $50. For the joint memberships, if you are also a member of NSBE, SHIP, and ACES, there is also a discount on the prize as well. And there'll be more information on our SWE UTD website if you're interested in joining the National SWE membership. On to the next. And now I'm going to turn it over to Caitlin to talk a bit more about SWEMatch.
All right, so hi everyone, it's Caitlin again. As Maha said, SWEMatch is a brand new program. It's a virtual engineering competition that we're running through SWE. And this year, we have 16 amazing participants. And I'm just gonna proud mom for a little bit and just kind of tell you a little bit about all the projects that they're doing. So last semester was all about ideas. So we had 4 teams of 4. We had Smart Brain Box, which is bringing aquaponics into your backyard for sustainable food growth. We have Dissecting Euphoria, who is quantifying the spectrum of drug addiction and fighting that stigma. We have Future Focus, who's making the world more accessible for the visually impaired. And we have Fair Apparel, who's bringing awareness to the growing problem of fast fashion for our environment. The projects are amazing. I hope that some of y'all came to the fall presentation night and saw it yourselves. But if you haven't, this semester is all about the design. So they're going to be getting down and dirty, finding all of these virtual ways to design their products completely. And then at the end of the semester, we'll have our spring presentation night, which is on May 7th. You'll get to see the final designs for all of these amazing projects. So put it on your calendar, be there or be square. I couldn't be more excited. The participants are doing great. So yeah, and then next semester, probably around September, October, you can look for applications coming out for SWEMatch again. So anyone that missed it this time around, it is definitely not too late. Jump in next year. Thank you so much. And I am going to hand it off to Madison to talk about the Ladies in Tech Mentoring Program.
Okay, I'm Madison, and I am our Ladies in Tech liaison here for SWE. And the way the Ladies in Tech Mentoring Program works is that it is a year-long program, so fall and spring academic semesters. And each mentee is an incoming freshman that fall semester and gets paired with an upperclassman. It's open to any women that are majoring in any kind of tech, so engineering, computer science, ITS, any of those things. And we try and pair our mentees with mentors of the same major so that they can have that, mentorship. With that, we do monthly professional development seminars. So for example, in February, we are having a land and internship seminar just for our mentees. So they'll get to talk to girls that have successfully gotten internships, what the internships experience is like, all the application things to help prepare them for the big intern expo later next month. We also do social events. So we do social volunteering is something we introduced this semester where the girls can get together and volunteer remotely, but still hang out with each other so that we can give a little back to the community and also build our community within LIT. This semester, we also introduced Lit Creations, which is a semester-long project competition. The girls have options to either do software or engineering projects. They have their mentor to help advise them with that, and they can team up with other mentees and mentors within the program to create something new this semester. So we're excited to see that go forward. We'll have that wrapping up in April and get to share y'all all of the results then. We will be recruiting new mentors for next year at the end of this semester. So if you see this and you're interested in maybe working with us next year, you're going to be around, feel free to reach out on Instagram. You can talk to any of the board members for SWE can help you get contacts for that. A lot of our board members are also mentors in LIT. So we hope to see some fresh faces for next year and grow the program. And I'm going to turn it over to the next person.
Thanks, Madison. All right, so WEHack. Well, first, it's actually the first women and non-binary uniting hackathon at UTD, even in the North Dallas area. It's actually been created by our current president, Maida, and our former president, Elisa, so it has a lot of power behind it, a lot of inspiration behind it here. And I just want to share a few statistics. We did have our first iteration back in October 2020. It was a 24-hour virtual hackathon. We had about 238 attendees. We had 16 partners and sponsors that came to join. We had 89 projects. And of course, we had tons and tons of swag shipped out. We had so much swag that we have some leftovers. I have 3 boxes currently in my room, and it's taking a lot more space than my clothes right now. So it was so successful in October 2020, and now we plan to honestly continue that legacy. So right now, WEHack 2021. So our big hackathon event will be happening during the fall semesters. That's where we plan it. But however, we do have some couple surprises during the spring semester, so don't tune out yet. And so while we're trying to plan out these surprises, we need more people to be part of our WEHack organizer team. So if you were part of WEHack 2020, if you are passionate about more more proper representation in technology, or you just genuinely want to grow more of different skill set that's not just engineering, but you're professional, you're personal, you want to meet some new friends with your interest that's aligned, come join the WEHack organizer team. I put a QR code, so if you want to scan your phone there, Maha, you got that covered with sending the link in there. Our deadline is January 30th, so we have 5 days from now to join an amazing hackathon organizer team. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling kind of excited what we're going to do this year. And I'll pass it on to about the SWE Banquet.
Hi, I'm Disha, and we're having a SWE Banquet this year. Normally it would be in person, we'd invite everyone, but this time it'll be on Microsoft Teams on April 23rd at 5 p.m. and anyone can join. And we're planning to give out our awards for SWE Star, the SWEMatch program, and Lit MP. And we're inviting a really cool guest speaker, and we're gonna invite the faculty like the Dean and Jay Alexander. And we're planning to introduce our officers and president for fall 2021 and much more. So I'm looking forward to everyone and hope you can all join.
Cool. I'm going to now turn it over to Gabby. This is going to be an upcoming program that is not going to happen this year, but it is in the works, and I want to unveil it to all of you members so you guys are aware that this is going to be an exciting event that's like a program that's coming up for 2021. So Gabby, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, this is an extremely exciting program that we're developing currently called SWErve, and it is a collaboration with SWE, SMU, and Texas ISD's. It is a virtual volunteer-free tutoring endeavor in math and introductory programming. So we're currently developing the curriculum as well as planning out how many tutors we'll need, what those tutors will need to have in their repertoire to be able to work with minor children, setting up all of the details, logistics of that right now. But feel free to DM me or any of the community outreach representatives if you have an interest and a heart for tutoring children, particularly in mathematics and programming. The children we're looking to tutor are in elementary school, probably around 3rd grade, up through 8th grade, through middle school. And this is an exclusive SWE member opportunity. So this is not something that's open to all of UTD's student body. It is something specifically for SWE. And we do this for 2 functions. Number 1, we want to know that the person that we are having tutor does have a connection more closely than just being a broad UTD student that has a lot going on in their life. We want someone that is passionate about not only women in STEM, but representation in STEM, understanding that boys need to see girls in STEM and they need to collaborate together. This is something that we believe can be fostered through tutoring in those STEM fundamentals such as math and programming. So this is extremely exciting opportunity. Again, tell us now if you'd like to get involved. We'd love to hear your thoughts and scheduling considerations. So yeah, look forward to all of the announcements coming with the SWERve program in fall 21.
Great, thank you, Gabby. I will now turn it over to Shivani to talk a little more about marketing.
Thank you, Amanda. Hey everyone, I'm back again. And if you haven't already done so, I've been plugging a lot, but if you haven't already followed us on all of our social media platforms, make sure you do that, because what are you doing if you're not doing that? And there's QR codes here that are linked to our Discord GroupMe, and also you can use the QR code on the website right there to join our mailing list. And one last big announcement on the marketing side of things. I think this was mentioned earlier in someone's slide, but we are going to start having our own blogs. And so stay tuned starting from next month to see like what we have to offer, who's going to be featured, what's going to be talked about. But yeah, that's some big news and it's really exciting. So I hope you guys really enjoy that new aspect of SWE that we're bringing to you guys. And now I'm going to give it back to Amanda.
Yes, thank you, Shivani. And the blog is going to be super exciting. Before we do go back to our other student organizations, I thought, the video was not working for the website, right? So why don't we actually just demo it to you? We have our amazing website committee chair, our webmaster here, Ariba, with us, and she will be sharing her screen real quickly to showcase our new portal features.
All right, thank you, Meda. I will just start sharing my screen right now. So can you all see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay, awesome. So once you go to our website, sweutd.com, and you go to the member portal, and you log in first, you'll see we added these 3 new tabs with some awesome new resources for you to benefit from. So the first one is the Q&A page. And this is a page where you can find information about just general questions that can help you in college life that some of the SWE officers have graciously answered. And then you'll also find some really useful internship information if you're trying to land an internship. And some of our officers that have gotten internships have answered these questions for you all. And then we have some book recommendations. And if you would like to add some book recommendations or add any questions to this list, then you can always email us to reach out. And then next we have a member network. And this is where you can network with your fellow SWEsters. And the way that you can add your name to this list is if you go into your profile and turn on this toggle, then you'll be able to add a short description about yourself, your interests, and ways to contact you. And then once you save your details, you will see your name on this list. And finally, we have a SWEgrits section, which is like a hub of resources that can be beneficial to you all. So there's 4 different sections, and the first one is resources. And this is general resources that can help just generally in networking and in your professional life. And if you would like to add to these resources, then you can click on this Google form where you can upload any documents that you think would be helpful to other SWEsters. And then next we have referrals. So this is just a place where SWEsters, if you're willing to give referrals to other SWEsters, you can add your name and you can always reach out to these people for any referrals. And again, there's a Google form where you can fill out your information if you're willing to also give referrals. Next, we have interview questions. So these are just general interview questions that are frequently asked at these different companies. So hopefully this information can help you prepare for your interviews with these companies. And last but not least, we have some of our recruiter information. So if you want to reach out to any of these recruiters, you can. Right now, these are all of our sponsor recruiters. But if you want to add any recruiters you know, then you can also fill out this form, but make sure you have their permission to show their contact information. So that is all the resources we have to offer you guys. And if you guys have any questions or suggestions, you can always reach out to the web committee team. And we really hope that these resources can be beneficial to you guys and that you will join the member network if you would like to network with other SWEsters and also upload any resources you have. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ariba. And I highly recommend if you want to take advantage of these opportunities, definitely do make an account with us. But now on to the next aspect of our kickoff. There's several organizations at UT Dallas, and I think each organization brings something unique to the table. And I really just want to give a huge shout out to some of our featured student organizations that are here with us today to showcase a little bit more about what they do exactly. They all play a really impactful role in the UT Dallas community. And I am really fortunate that SWE is a student organization amongst all of these organizations on campus. So I would like to now turn it over to our first organization. I think Nicole is here with us to share some information about Women Who Compute.
Sorry, I was muted. Classic video call.
mistakes, but hi guys. Thank you all so much for coming. And for the introduction, Ada, my name is Nicole. I am a sophomore majoring in IPS, and I am the vice president of Women Who Compute. So like SWE, Women Who Compute is one of the largest women advocating organizations on campus. And at Women Who Compute, our goal is to serve the women in STEM community by providing opportunities for mentorship, as well as opportunities for personal and professional development. So we offer a variety of events. We've got industry and career talks, we've got technical workshops, and of course we have our famous speed mentoring, which we hold every semester, which is similar to speed dating, except instead of potentially getting a date, you get a potential new connection or internship, which honestly is kind of better because we're all here to get the bag. And this semester, we are also hoping to have some more research-related events for those of you interested in research. And most importantly, Women Who Compute provides a community of tight-knit women in STEM. We're all really close to one another. Our officer board is really tight. And if you guys ever have any questions about Women Who Compute or internships or just anything about being a woman in STEM in general, you're always welcome to contact me or any of the other officers, which you can find our contact information on our website. And we have a lot of great events for you guys planned this semester. So we hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you, Nicole. Yes, Women Who Compete is a really great organization to join. I highly recommend. Now on to Women Mentoring Women Engineer. I was also a part of this organization last semester, and I'm excited to turn it over to Sindhu to talk a little bit more about WMWE.
Great, thank you, Metha. So hi again, everyone. It's so great to see everything that SWE has for y'all this semester. Now it's time for me to talk about another great organization, Women Mentoring Women Engineering. Just to give you all some background, this organization was founded by a SWEster. You might have seen her in the beginning of the kickoff. Her name is Jeannie Arid, and we are currently also trying to expand to other schools, so that's exciting. But essentially what we are is a mentoring program that fosters mentorships between students of UTD and then working professional women. We've seen that there's usually a disconnect from collegiate members and life after college. I know I'm graduating soon, and there's certainly that scary aspect of, oh, like, I have to be an adult, like, what does that mean for me? And I don't know. But this mentorship is a great way to bridge that gap and feel more comfortable before you leave college, whether you want to pursue higher studies or jump straight into a full-time job. We are firm believers in empowered women empowering women. So what makes us different from other mentoring programs is that the students are actually paired up with a professional working woman currently working in the technology industry or in academia, and they can be mentored for an entire semester and build a relationship with those who are already familiar with the working environment. Every type of mentoring is incredibly beneficial, but just imagine getting insider information from a mentor that's from your dream company, just saying. So aside from industry and school advice, resume help, referrals, company tours, and being part of a strong community of just inspiring women, mentees that are part of the most active and outstanding mentoring teams will also be awarded gifts and t-shirts and a chance to be funded to attend conferences, which is incredibly cool. So make sure to scan that QR code if you're interested and apply as a mentee. We do have limited spots every semester, so do it as soon as you can if you are interested. And this semester we are working with all the companies that you see at the bottom of the screen. So Abbott, Infosys, Harman, Johnson & Johnson, Microsoft, State Farm, Texas Instruments, JP Morgan and Chase, Raytheon, Corvo, Tetra Pak, UTD, and Verizon. So if you're interested in any of those companies or just interested in gaining a mentor that you can really depend on for, I feel like the rest of your life, honestly, I still talk to my very first mentor, and that's an incredibly special relationship to me. But if you're interested in any of that, make sure to apply. I'll also send the link in the chat right now. So I'm hoping to see a few of you, you know, put your names out there. Thank you so much for having us, though. Really appreciate it, SWE.
Thank you, Sindhu. With that being said, I will turn it over to Whitby to speak a little bit more about their organization. If there is a Whitby representative here today.
Yes, hi.
Hello. Okay, go for it.
Thank you, Medha, and thank you, SWE, for the opportunity to speak. My name is Shloka Ramshankar. I am a supply chain management major at UT Dallas, and I'm also the president of Women in Technology and Business. So we are an organization based out of JSOM. And a lot of our events, resources, and tools that we offer are really targeted to those students interested in the intersection between technology and business. So we offer a lot of resources and tools to build your professional skill set, a lot of events if you are interested in networking with recruiters from companies, especially if you're interested in the whole internship process. And we are open to all students, regardless of your major. We do have a large membership of ITS students, but we also have a significant amount of students from other business majors and also completely outside of JSOM. So we are inclusive to everyone. We actually have our general body meeting this Wednesday at 5 p.m. CST. So if you scan the group me to join our community chat, you can get the info for that. If you follow our Instagram as presented on the slide and click the link in our bio, you can also get the information for that meeting. And yeah, we already have a bunch of company collaborations scheduled for this semester. I know that we also have a collaboration with SWE for International Women's Week and Women's Day. So that's exciting. And we also have season 2 of our podcast actually launching next week. So I'm looking forward to anyone interested in joining Whitby. And again, thank you so much to SWE for the opportunity to speak.
Thank you, Shloka. With that being said, I would like to now turn it over to Nesby at UT Dallas to talk a little more about their organization.
Yeah, hey y'all. I'm Bree. A little bit about me. I'm a sophomore major in computer science, and I am the secretary of NSBE. We are a national professional and student-led organization that pretty much wants to increase the numbers of Black engineers and help them succeed professionally and academically. And we offer things like we offer leadership experience, we offer mentorship, we offer help with career placement and advancement as well, internships and stuff like that. And we also have a very large network with over 500 collegiate, professional, and pre-collegiate chapters. And if you're interested, I definitely encourage anyone can join. Anyone can join. And if you're interested, our Instagram is UTD Nesby. It's not on our slide, so I'll type it in the chat. UTD Nesby. And you can follow us on there. That's where we have all of our events posted. And we also have our link tree in the bio where you can check out, like, to join our group me and our Discord to just get in contact with us and check us out. Our first meeting of the semester will be on January 26th at 6:30 tomorrow. So I really hope to see some of you guys there if you are interested or you know anyone who's interested. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nesby. Now on to one of our organizations, ACM. So I'll turn it over to Aishani.
Hi guys. First, I just want to say thank you to SWE for inviting us. I absolutely love the community. Medha is one of my best friends, and it's so amazing to see how she's expanded the organization. SWE is honestly one of the best organizations I've been a part of, one of the best organizations I've had the privilege to be a part of. I was part of WEHack, which you should definitely be a part of and apply to. And I was also a part of the conference and the SWEMatch program. So definitely apply to all of those because they've all been an amazing experience. And I just want to say thank you. You guys have done so well. But going back to ACM, in case you don't know who I am, my name is Aishani. I am the president of ACM UTD. If you don't know who we are the largest computer science organization here on campus, and we have one goal, and that is to create a greater, more collaborative engineering community. Right now, we have 5 divisions. ACM Projects is the first one, and ACM Projects is a place where you can build an app from scratch in a collaborative team environment with industry mentors. And then our second division is ACM Research, and this was actually started last semester. And it's an initiative in ACM that allows students to explore different fields in computer science and research with the guidance of faculty advisors. Our third division is ACM Education, and Education has actually started our brand new program called TIP, which stands for Technical Interview Prep. And TIP is a place where you can learn how to ace your behavioral and technical interviews in a 7-week cohort-based program, as well as attend workshops on new cutting-edge technology. Our fourth division is ACM Development, and they also fund cutting-edge student projects like UTD grades, in case you've used that in the past. And then finally, our fifth division, in case you didn't get to attend the amazing hackathon that was WEHack last semester, Hack UTD is happening next month at the end of February. It's a marathon for engineers to develop a software or hardware project in 24 hours, and prizes and swag and usually food, but unfortunately not this time, is all provided for free. So please just come and innovate and learn and join. It's a super fun time. And as you can see, all of these divisions focus on a different aspect of career or your career development. And we just strive to empower and connect every student in the ECS community. So if you're interested or wondering how you can apply to all of these divisions, you can just go to acmutd.co/apply or join our Discord. And that's it for me. Thank you again, SWE, for having us. I've really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much, Aishani and ACM. I highly recommend joining ACM as well. Now on to the next organization. We have IEEE. So the IEEE representative, feel free to unmute yourselves. The floor is yours. Okay, going once, going twice.
I'll talk about IEEE.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for jumping in.
Yeah, of course. IEEE is great. So is SWE. Thank you for giving us a chance to talk about it ourselves today. So IEEE is the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. We provide different resources for students. Our tutoring is really popular. These are some of the other things that we have going on. With our tech committee, last year we had a series on, like a workshop series on Tinkercad. This semester we'll be having Tinkercad again, and there will be some PCB workshops. We have different events planned, tutoring I already talked about. The Forge is basically an opportunity to do projects. And we have a first hardware hackathon coming up, Comet Hack. It will be in April. And then we have WE, which is, I'm the WE officer for IEEE. So for women in engineering, we are hosting different events this semester. We are hosting an event with ACM. We are hosting another event with OSTEM. And so, yeah, I will actually put a link to a forum in the chat. So if you want to hear more about what WE specifically is doing and what's coming up with us, you can sign up and we'll inform you. One of the things that we're going to have for WE is we're going to have tutoring just for people in WE to try to encourage connections. The goal of WE is to create a community that's supportive, and we just want to provide all of the opportunities for you to be successful. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Now on to the next organization. We have AIS with us. I think Maithri is here. So Maithri, the floor is yours.
Awesome. Thank you, Maida.
First of all, a huge thank you to SWE for having us. We just had our kickoff last week, and they came too, so it's really great being back. So AIS, oh, by the way, my name is Maitri. I'm the president for AIS. But basically, our mission is to promote AI education within UTD and even in surrounding communities. So basically, our goal is, with AI being such obviously like trending kind of subfield within CS, everyone kind of wants to learn more about it. Buzzwords are thrown around, but it's one of those fields that's pretty specialized and it's not always easy to get into it, and it's not that easy to self-learn either. And so our goal is to provide like workshops, tech events. We even started a new mentorship program as well in an effort to kind of bring that to students and make it easier. And so as you can see on the slide, we've done competitions before. Both of them are in person for Hack AI in 16 and 18. And we do have a virtual hackathon this spring coming up in late March. It's going to be Hack AI in Spring 21. Applications will go out soon, but we're pretty excited to host that. In addition to that, we have some workshops coming up as well. This Friday, we have our Intro to AI workshop. Friday, I believe it's 5:30 p.m. So it's a great workshop for someone who's kind of interested in the field, maybe doesn't know much more about it. So you should definitely check that out. And in addition to that, we are of course doing more like Discord socials, virtual game nights, typical online virtual events, nothing in person. And finally, AIM, which is our mentoring program that I mentioned earlier. The purpose of that is to basically connect students who want to learn more about the field and have some programming experience with mentors, either like PhD students or mentors from companies, but basically to help you build a project through the course of a semester. And the spots for that are usually pretty limited. We have a lot of applicants that sign up every year, and we're still trying to grow the program. Still only our first year, but definitely be on the lookout for that. And you can stay updated for all these events through joining our mailing list, which you can find on our website at aisutd.org, as well as we also have Instagram and Facebook pages, and as well as a Discord. And Discord is, I would say, the social media, I guess, platform where we're most active. You can easily reach out to officers, ask questions, and meet other people. So definitely join Discord, but that's all I have, and feel free to reach us through Presence as well if you have any other questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maitri. I know AIS has a lot of workshops, so if you guys are interested in machine learning or artificial intelligence, I highly suggest joining this organization. Now we have Caitlin, our very own SWE officer, talk a little bit more about CSMC.
Hi, so while I have all of y'all here, I just wanted to make sure to bring attention to a really great resource we have here on campus for anyone taking a programming class. I know that it's not just computer science students taking programming classes. So if you're taking a programming class, the CSMC is here to help with any assignments, any questions you might have. Also, we tutor discrete math and we tutor computer architecture. So those are ours. You can find us in e-learning under My Organizations. Just hop in, and if you need any help at all with any of those 3 subjects, please come in. You'll see me. Say hello. But yeah, thanks, Maida.
Thank you, Caitlin. I think we have one more organization. Okay, I think it's just the raffle time. So I guess now we have our raffle, and I'll turn it over to Katie.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and share our special SWE wheel. Okay, can you guys see my wheel here?
Yes, we can.
Gorgeous.
Okay, so as you can see, it has net IDs. So if your net ID is the winner, let us know in the chat or like by unmuting or something. So here we go. Are you guys ready? Okay, if this is your net ID, if you could let us know. And someone will have to let me know because I can't see the chat.
Okay, so far no one has responded in the chat. Maybe our website committee can kind of like do some stalking in our database to see who this person is. Okay. In the meantime, I don't see anyone going for it. Going once, going twice. Okay, it ain't it. Why don't we just kind of spin the wheel one more time and see?
Okay. Oh. But yeah, if that person, I'm gonna feel bad if you're here.
Okay, what about this net ID? Okay, going once, going twice. Wow, okay. I guess we're gonna keep on doing this until someone just says, hey, this is my net ID. So Katie,
Okay.
go for it.
All right.
Feeling Pat Sajak's pain now.
Okay, is this person here? Feel free to unmute yourself if you. Okay. Yay, we got someone that just called dibs immediately. Okay, cool,
Okay.
Gabrielle. Congratulations. Oh yeah, Natasha. Yeah, stats indeed is paying off. But we are excited to give you our $30 Amazon gift card. Congratulations. And with that being said, I am super duper excited to start this semester with every single one of you all, my SWEsters, and I can't wait to see you guys just taking advantage of the SWE resources and being active. So can't wait to see you guys in our future events. And if you have any questions, feel free to unmute yourselves now, or just type them in the chat. Great. I guess with that being said, we will conclude our SWE kickoff for spring 2021. So thank you all for coming.
I don't have any questions, but it was great seeing everyone, and I'm so glad we did this. Also, hi, Susanna. Okay, cool.
Hi.
This is great. I love SWE and I love the community, so I'm glad that it's growing so much. But thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
Yep. Have a great night, you guys. Study hard. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good one.
Bye, everyone. Good luck with the new semester. Awesome meeting.